Hello and welcome to Based Sports. Today we're going to talk about the sport franchises business model. So, as we all know, sport franchises must generate money in order to stay active in the industry, as in any other business. However, the form of sport franchises to generate money is different to the way traditional businesses like restaurants or security companies do. So the sport franchises business model is divided into 6 main criteria. So now that you already know that there are 6 main criteria, let's go one by one. Okay, so number 1 is partnership. What is partnership? Basically is when the team offers his image to be used in a commercial by a brand. So now we're going to see an example made by myself with my hands and my beautiful drawing abilities.
Okay, so let's imagine we have Maple, a technology company that produces cell phones and computers. We also have Based FC, a very popular football club with a lot of famous players. Maple have $1 million to invest in advertising, but they don't know how to invest it. So they think maybe if we partner up with a football club, they can promote our products since their players are the people who our consumers admire. So Maple contact with Based and they say, hey, we will give you money in change of a commercial. That is called a partnership. So then Maple and Based FC are business partner. But now we know Maple have give money to Based. So what's next? The 2 famous players of Based, Julinho and Serginho, are promoting the Maple products in a commercial.
So the second criteria of sport franchises business model is merchandising, like the one I'm wearing right now from the Indiana Pacers. Yeah. But what exactly is merchandising? Merchandising is any product with the club logo. It could be phone cases, it could be cups, jerseys, anything that includes the club logo and it is sold to the fans is merchandising. To give an example and show how profitable it can be, I like to talk about the Messi effect. It's not something official, but I like to call it that way. So what's the Messi effect? One day after Messi signs with the Paris Saint-Germain, the official store of the team sells 1 million jerseys of Messi, obviously, and each jersey is 107 euros. So if we multiply it, 107 euros times 1 million jerseys is a total of 107 million euros. Obviously, it's not net, it's gross, but it's a lot.
Okay, so now let's talk about the third aspect, ticketing.
Okay, so let's pretend these pieces of paper are tickets. Each ticket obviously has a cost. We have, let's imagine 3 types of tickets. We have the standard ticket, which costs maybe, I don't know, $20. There is the VIP ticket, which costs $50. And we have the premium that costs $100. That's what is ticketing. Earn money from tickets. But as usual, let's give an example to make us an idea of how much money a sport franchise can earn by a regular season game. So let's imagine the stadium has a capacity for 20,000 people and is full at 75%. That means that the stadium has 50,000 people right there. And more or less each ticket costs $150. So if we multiplied 15,000 times $150, it is a total of $2,250,000 per game. Whoa, that's a lot of money. In the fourth aspect, we have the TV rights.
I assume most of you knows ESPN. It is a TV channel that transmits usually sports.
But to transmit these games of football, basketball, baseball, soccer, they need to have the legal right to do it. And you know how they obtain that legal right? It's negotiating with the leagues. But how does the sport franchises get money if they are not inside this negotiating? And that's an easy question to answer. The sport franchises are part of the league, so they are also involucrated in the negotiating, not directly, but indirectly. So what does this mean? From that money that the league receives from the TV channel, the league will give a portion of that money to each sport franchises. But the way how it is divided, it's depending on the rating and audience the game of each sport franchises have. For example, let's go to La Liga Española of football or soccer. So the audience that the Barcelona have is not the same as the audience the Alaves have. So by logic, the money received from the league by the TV rights will be more for Barcelona than for the Alaves.
Now let's go with the fifth aspect, which is the main sponsor. The main sponsor is the brand who invests the biggest amount of money in the sport franchise in change of being the center of the attention on everything regarding the club. For example, the training kit, the game jersey, and all kind of stuff. So in here we can see three different brands. We have Maple, we have Pon, and we have Star. Maple, as our main sponsor, they receive more attention in the jersey because they have invested more money. Star and Pon receive less attention because they have invested less money. One of the incomes of the club is the main sponsor, which in change of a kind of advertising will receive money from that brand. In this case, Maple is our main sponsor.
And finally, as the last criteria, we have the extras, which doesn't have specific names, but it gives incomes to the sport franchise. So what are the extras? The visits fans do to the stadiums, for example, and the donors who give money to the club because the franchise is passing through a rough time. Those are basically the extras. That doesn't mean a big income in the franchise, but it is money and it helps always. And the last comment is that what I have said before is only a reference, because it doesn't mean that all sport franchises follows the same business model, because each franchise has his own strategies, his own rules and philosophies. So this is just like the reference that the most commercial teams follow to have money and a great business model. So if you like the video, please give it a like, comment, share it. You will help us a lot. Thank you.